Hey guys, this is Sam, and Super Mario Run is finally out. So here's 10 things that I think you should know. Number 1 is actually pretty important because you can download the game for free, like there's no question about that. But you'll notice that once you start playing, you can only get through 3 total story levels with the free version. Otherwise, you'll need to purchase that $10 add-on, which gives you all the story levels, a few tickets, and some other things that we'll talk about in a little bit. But for the free version, you get 3 story levels, which was genius on Nintendo's part, because by the time I was done with those 3 levels, I was ready to invest the $10. The game is just that fun. Number 2, you can actually play as Toad almost right away as long as you've completed the tutorial screens. You need to link your Nintendo account, that's how you actually get it, and if you don't have one, you can make one. It's not a big deal, it takes just a few seconds, and I actually did it right before filming this. Once you've added your Nintendo account, you go over to the rewards section, and there you can scroll down just a little bit, tap on Toad, and then click the redeem button right here. It'll shoot it over to the present looking box on your main kingdom screen. Tap on it there and you can add it to your library. Number 3 is really interesting because you actually have to have an internet connection to play Super Mario Run. That means if you don't have any cell service in a particular area, or you have really spotty Wi-Fi, or you just go offline at some point or before you launch up the game, it does not let you get past this screen, which is really annoying, and it doesn't make sense until you look at it from Nintendo's point of view. The reason that they did this was to crack down on piracy. If you had a cracked version of the game, you would not connect to the internet, and then you would be able to play all the levels offline for free. But when you go ahead and verify your version and your purchase with Nintendo servers, they're going to be able to see whether or not you bought it or didn't, or if you're trying to hack around it, and it makes sense because they're going to get their $10 at the end of the day. So if you wanted to pirate it, I don't really think there's a way at this point, and doing so seems like it's going to be really hard, so just spend the $10. Number 4 is that Super Mario Run was announced on stage at an Apple event back in September, which marks a pretty big deal for a partnership between Nintendo and Apple because Super Mario Run is the first time that Mario has ever officially been on the iPhone, so it's a huge deal, and I'm so happy to see it finally happen. Number 5 is that there are 2 different game modes in Super Mario Run. I guess technically 3 if you count the Kingdom Builder Rearranger mode, but we're just going to focus on these 2. Tour is your traditional story mode where you play things on a level-by-level basis. Toad Rally is really fun though. It's multiplayer. You can play against other players around the world, or I believe even some of your friends as long as you add them in the friends view. The point of Toad Rally is to collect more coins than your opponent, and honestly at times it gets really intense. Number 6 is that there are 24 total levels as of right now in the story or tour mode. Now that seems a little bit lacking or a little bit short considering that there's only about 2 to 4 minutes of play per level, but I guess for a runner like Super Mario Run it makes sense because if you go any shorter or longer for one of these types of games, the levels get really redundant and boring, but I just haven't felt that so far. Number 7 is that when you buy the full version for $10 here in the US or whatever it breaks down for your local currency, you're not just getting all the levels or all 24 levels in the game. They actually throw in 3 additional bonuses, which are pretty nice. You get 20 additional rally tickets, 3,000 coins, and 1 mystery block, and you can actually redeem these by going to that present box once again on that Kingdom View mode. It's nice that they throw these in because it helps to justify the price even further. Number 8 is that there is supposedly only going to be one $10 add-on ever. Now, Nintendo claims that they will not be adding any more in-app purchases beyond the $10 full version of the game, which you're only going to purchase once. I personally find this hard to believe because I could totally see Nintendo finding additional ways to monetize the platform down the road. If they keep their promise, it's going to be great, but don't be surprised if we see down the line the ability to buy new characters or coins or tickets. I could really see it happening, but as of right now, there won't be any additional in-app content. Number 9 is the ability to level up enemies. So every time you kill a Goomba, for example, you're going to gain so much XP or points toward completing that next level of enemy. So when you finally smash enough to level that enemy up, they're going to continuously drop more coins as they rank up even further. So for example, a level 1 Goomba, which you're going to unlock I think after 400 if I'm not mistaken, you're going to get that first coin just for killing the enemy, but an additional 1. Level 2 grants 1 for killing the enemy plus 2, and 3 is 1 plus 3 additional coins per enemy killed. And finally, moving on to number 10, you can rearrange and build things in your kingdom using the build feature, which you can find in the bottom right hand corner of your main display. You can rearrange and build things here, which will reportedly unlock new characters and allow you to create places for Toads to live, and you gain Toads by competing in the rally mode. Alrighty guys, well those are 10 things I think you should know about Super Mario Run. It's actually available to download right now, so if you've already gotten it or you're thinking about downloading it, let me know what you think down below in the comment section, as I would love to hear your thoughts. Of course, for more content on Super Mario Run, hit subscribe down below and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I've been Sam, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you later.